pensions will be a key battleground on the campaign trail during the 5-week run-up to the general election on July 4, according to a leading retirement expert. Helen Morrissey, head of retirement analysis at Hargreaves Lansdown, also said the state pension triple lock K is a controversial issue that divides the generations. In a new survey of 2,000 people conducted by Opinium, 1/3 of respondents, 33%, said they would be more likely to vote for a party that kept the triple lock policy, though the results varied with age. More than half of over 55 said a pledge to continue with the annual operating measure would make them more likely to vote for that party. Under the triple lock, state pensions increase each year in line with whichever is the highest of average annual earnings growth from May to July, Consumer Price Index, CPI, inflation in the year to September or 2.5%. In April, the new and basic state pensions increased by 8.5%, the earnings growth measure of the triple lock. People on the full new state pension will receive £221.20 per week, or £884.80 every 4-week pay period during the 2024-25 financial year, while those on the full basic state pension will receive £169.50 each week, or £678 every 4-week pay period. Looking ahead to the 2025-26 operating, which won't be confirmed until the autumn budget in November, earnings growth, 5.7%, looks on track to be the determining factor of the triple lock after the April CPI fell to 2.3%, Ms. Morrissey said. After a period of fevered anticipation, the general election has finally been called and pensions will be a key focus. The state pension will continue to grab headlines, with both Conservatives and Labour confirming their commitment to the triple lock in recent weeks. It's a controversial issue that divides the generations, with well over half of the over 55 saying a pledge to continue the reform would make them more likely to vote for a party. However, younger voters are much less sure, with only 16% saying such an expensive policy would earn a tick in the box come polling day. In fact, 10% of younger voters said they would actually be less likely to vote for a party that protected the triple lock. Increasing the state pension age could also be a deciding factor among voters. Parties also need to take care if committing to pension increases means that over time they have to raise the state pension age. Some 32% of people said this would make them less likely to vote for a party, including 22% of those aged between 18 to 34, Ms. Morrissey said. She continued, pensions are something we all need to be in for the long haul, and yet they've been subject to the whims of the electoral cycle. Such an approach risks undermining people's confidence in their retirement planning when they need stability and predictability in areas such as pensions taxation. This will give them the confidence that the money they save today will fund their retirement rather than disappear into the hands of the taxman. One key example is the status of the recently abolished lifetime allowance. Mere moments after being announced with a flourish during the 2023 budget, Labour definitively hit back, saying it would reinstate this allowance if elected. The party has since gone quiet about how and when it will do this, and the pressure will be on to release more detail, she explained. Ms. Morrissey added that there are also other important areas such as the work around lifetime pensions that need to continue into the next government regardless of which party wins. She said, pensions are the ultimate long-term issue and should not be viewed through a short-term lens to garner votes. Get the latest Record Money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. New: get our money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community.